With Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to New York City, the home of the Knicks. And, of course, Cam Reddish. This is their first game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Shaq. And, Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think, will be the ones that end up on top.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Now here's Rose. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He spoke about the unique challenges that Nikola Jokic can present. Coach said, we aren't used to dealing with a center that can create like Jokic. Sometimes we'll have to improvise on defense to keep up with him. They know how creative the Joker can be. Guys?
Thank you, David. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Blocking foul for
Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
First team.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Shaq. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And Murray, here we go. Barton, no luck. And here's Randall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
There's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
When you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
Now here's Randall. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson down low.
2 minutes.
Here's Connaughton.
2 minutes.
And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Nuggets lead.
And the foul on Jamal Murray.
7.
That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
To Jamal Murray. His
Knicks trailed by 3.
Second team foul.
Outside Rose. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Porter with the steal. Barton wide open. He fires. The Nuggets with another miss. Randle down low. Porter with the steal. Murray right side. And they double up Murray. Outside Porter. And it's Jokic in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic has got 5.
And Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
Pass to Barrett. Out to the right wing. Randle right side. Over Porter. Here's Robinson. And again, New York turns it over.
Nuggets ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Denver calls timeout.
Timeout, Denver. Your Knicks City Dancer.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Walker. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
There's 18 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
The drive by Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic, is he? I think he's showing some emotion, Kevin.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Nuggets on top, up 8. We'll get things started in the second quarter.
Come on and get fouled for your Knicks City Dancer. All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
We've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
5 on the clock. Here's Randle. Pass to Connaughton. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Ward. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Now guarded by Noel. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
Picked by Randle. They get a hand on it. Noel in the corner. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Pass to Barrett. Noel in the corner for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And they double up Murray. Shaq with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Connaughton to the paint. Jokic with the steal. To the inside. The kick out to Barton. Offline with his three. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Noel. Jokic grabs the miss. Murray looking around. And a foul called on Nerlens Noel. That is his first foul of the game. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
Now, Jokic, he's got 11. Pass to Murray. Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. New York calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Alec Burks.
Knicks trailed by 10. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's O'Neal. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Murray penetrating to the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
There are only 2 players in the league who could hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Murray with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And Porter, here we go. It's blocked by Shaq. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Nuggets call timeout. Your Knicks City Dancers.
Teams changing it up here.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
There's a minute left in the first half. Denver leading by 8. To the left wing. Morris with the ball. Driving to the basket. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Inside. Randall with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Nuggets lead.
And Denver has possession.
15.
Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aji. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trailed by 9. Outside, Walker. Pass to O'Neal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so it's Denver. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Now here's Rose. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Barrett for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. So arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking, we'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. And that one's good by Shaq.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is Murray. 12 points for him. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Barrett. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Clock at 4. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He'll shoot 3.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Here's Rose. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
2 minutes remaining in the
Bounce pass from Randall. Robinson down low. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Burton. Not going to go that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. And they double up Murray. Outside Porter. Now Murray. Here's Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jokic has got the lead up to 12 now for Denver. Pass to Randall. Over Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
First team.
One thing that separates Randall from other guys is his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Who wants a T-shirt?
And the Knicks making a change here. Both free throws good from Randall. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
For the Nuggets.
1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Morris into the lane. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And it's off from three-point range. And Walker's got the ball here for New York. It's a 10-point game. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Nuggets lead 38-30.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Good. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Back to Walker. Burks on the wing. Pass to Quickly. Out to the wing. Here's Toppin. And again, New York with the triple.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Kemba Walker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Morris into the lane. Markkanen from outside. Knocks down the three ball. Markkanen's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
City Dancer.
And so
It's the
fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Nuggets leading by 10. Murray outside. Barton outside. Back to Murray. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man. But tonight, he's setting his own table.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
35.
Down low. Here's Ward. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
To the wing right side. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Noel. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball.
The Knicks making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Shaquille O'Neal.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Ward. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
And a great job, Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
And we've got update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Derrick Rose.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And finished off by Porter.
And there's an ease to Porter. When he gets up vertically, man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Now Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. O'Neal inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Murray with it. Barton in the corner. Now here's Murray. Driving in. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Shaq. Jokic defending. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Murray outside. Going inside. Porter in the corner. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Knicks trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Rose in the post. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Murray. Martin left side. Inside. It's stolen by Rose. And with so many entertainment options these days, Brent, the NBA not shy innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the game is played, try to innovate in the way that the game is broadcast, and it'll continue to do those sort of things to draw in the fans that love this game and are invited to that kind of competition.
These are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Nuggets.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Stolen by O'Neal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barrett, no good. Murray with it. Picked up by Barrett. Pass to Barton. Outside for Murray. And another miss by Denver. And here's Rose. Barton defending. They need this one. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on.
Then we all night until the sky then went like blue on. Yeah, yeah, son, we up.